order to use their blood to make man. It's in Sumerians tells of fucking creation, bro. Literally, and they even got pictures and shit talking about like documenting all of this shit. You can pick and choose what you want to believe in. I don't care at the end of the day. But the point is,
Sumerian culture, human-like gods rule over the earth. Human-like gods rule over
yes,
the
because
earth.
they were created out of God's their likings. Dog.
Hold on. It's lowercase g, O-D-S. It's a two.
Does not matter.
It does matter.
Look.
Look. This is look at the difference. Look at the difference between capital. Put it in Google. What's the difference between capital G-O-D and lowercase G-O-D?
So what do you believe? It sounds like you don't believe in.
Oh my.
Because what I'm getting from this is that everything which for you is spiritual, right? You only believe in a spiritual deity. You don't seem to believe in anything else after that. Like which is fucking like is that it? Like which one is it?
First of all, I don't believe in no man.
That's exactly. See, that's why this argument is. Now I get it. That's why you can't argue what he believes in a spiritual being that governs the whole fucking entire universe. That's what he's been going yapping about this whole time.
Listen, wait. I don't believe in no man. So I believe in a spiritual.
So we can't have this argument. We can't have this argument.
Wait, hold on. Jesus is a man. Do I believe in him? No.
You just said you don't believe in no man.
When I say believe, I'm talking about I don't put my faith in man.
You don't put your faith in Jesus?
When the Bible says put faith in Jesus?
That's the actual question, bro.
Listen, I don't put faith in.
Did he die for your sins or not?
He died for the Hebrew Israelite sin. Yes.
I thought you was Hebrew Israelite.
Because no, he said he died for his people. He didn't die.
And which is a Hebrew Israelite. So you don't believe in Jesus then, even though he died for you. Is that what you're saying?
Wait. Stop changing the word of believe. Believe means I worship. I don't worship. No.
Rich is putting words in his mouth.
Believe doesn't mean worship.
And by the way, Reg, since you know the irony is you don't believe in man, but somehow a spiritual being that you believe in entrusted man with a book that you don't believe in, and you're going off the same book that it gave to man, even though you don't believe in man to trust man. What? You believe in a book that was interpreted by man? Did you not understand this shit? That's that. Okay, boom. End the conversation. Now there it is. I want you to sit back and think about this shit.
I like. Let's answer this question. Is there a difference between a capital G-O-D and lowercase G-O-D?
It doesn't matter. You don't believe in a man, right? Whether the D God, the spiritual God, he entrusted man with word that you don't believe in. So you don't believe in God. You know why? Because God believed in man to write his word, but you don't believe in man. So who did God entrust? So who did God entrust to write his to spread his word? Man or not?
If I trust you in my life, do that mean?
Why would an infinite being not trust? Why would infinite being be insecure about trusting his own creation?
Where did I say that at though?
You just say you don't believe in man, but God created man. Did he not?
And man created the Bible. God created man, man created the Bible. You don't understand what man is saying?
God say don't put your faith in man, but he had faith enough in man
to have him spread his word.
Yeah, you don't understand what man has saying.
Show me the Bible what it says there.
That God wanted man to spread Christianity, spread his word. Did Jesus not spread his word, his gospel? Did Jesus not sacrifice himself for you, the Hebrew Israelites? Was he not trying to wake you guys by spreading God's love and goodness, the Most High? Who taught you about the Bible? Who taught you about
Do you know why it doesn't need to say it in the Bible, Red?
It don't say it.
The question you don't say is what? Right, but you know why it doesn't need to say it in the Bible? Because man created the Bible. You believe the Bible to be true.
It's not true. It's not true. Show me scripture that say man created the Bible. I can show you.
What? What the fuck wrote it?
I could show you a scripture where God wrote it with his finger.
Oh.
What? Oh nah.
Hey, y'all laugh at that.
So show me a scripture. Show me a scripture where God came down to earth and then sat down He sat down and wrote the Bible with his finger.
Hold on. That's what. That's I think Exodus.
Oh, and by the way, let me ask you a question.
One thing at a time.
Okay.
What is Exodus? What Exodus 31:18.
Let me look that up. So God physically came. You saying God came down to earth?
The finger of God is a phrase used in the Bible. In Exodus 8:16-20, it is used during the plagues of Egypt by the Egyptian priests. In Exodus 31:18 to Deuteronomy 9:10, it refers to the method by which the 10 Commandments were written on tablets of stone that were brought down from Egypt.
That nigga read wasn't periods at all. That was some front on shit.
Hey, he said post up. He said God came down to earth and wrote the Bible, not man.
I didn't say
Yo, I like this gun, ladies and gentlemen.
You said the state.
You said God wrote. You said God wrote the Bible with his finger, correct?
Yes, you said that.
No.
Yo, don't say you didn't say this shit is being recorded. Yo, bro, this is gonna look bad, right? Yo,
It's not real, but then say God wrote the Bible with his finger.
Calm down. I said
That
read the scripture.
I just read it.
Look, all I'm saying is this. Look.
That nigga.
Hey, Reg, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Hey, Reg, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you? Hold on. Hey, Reg, who taught you how to read and write?
Nigga said,
Who taught you how to read and write?
Man.
Who taught you how to read and write? Who taught you how to read the Bible? Who broke the Bible down for you and explain it to you? No. I gotta ask you because you don't trust man, but I guarantee you, your father, somebody taught you how to read that, which is man, right? Right?
This is the point, Versatile.
No.
Boys can't see me though.
Red, at which point, Red?
Boys ain't fucking with me, man.
Read the scripture.
I'm reading it right now. I'm reading it right now. Red, though, at what point do you pick and choose what in the Bible is literal and what is figurative?
These boys ain't seeing me.
Read the scripture.
These boys ain't seeing me.
Yo, pass me that. What was it? What was the scripture?
I would say this.
I'm reading it.
Nasty with this new gun.
It's long, so it takes a while for it gets to
It's not long at all.
I'm gonna say this: a person can be lied to for so long. A person can, if you've been lied to all your life, how can you understand and know when you see the truth? If your whole life you've been lied to. What I'm saying is that a person can be lied to so long they can't understand the difference between a truth or a lie and truth clothing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So a lot of what we get is a lie and truth clothing, brother. I'm just letting you know.
I just started getting the Bible in 2014.
Reg, may I read the scripture?
Okay.
Read the scripture. That's what I'm saying. Exodus 31.
And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth light, but they could not.
That's not
The
the Bible. What
magicians.
you reading?
So put the link in the Discord, Reg. Just put the link in the Discord.
This is
Take a
Exodus.
screenshot of the page.
This is Exodus 8:16. Exactly what you're saying. 16 through 20.
I see Exodus 31 and 18.
Oh, 31 and 18. Okay, hold on.
Hey, Reg, let me ask you a question, right?
No.
Who introduced you to the Bible?
Oh, nigga, that's studying witchcraft. If my man ain't
Who introduced you to the Bible?
motherfucker.
Right? So you don't ever think that you didn't have, like, if nobody had introduced you to the Bible, right? Just think about it. Just try to make sense of some of this shit, cause I don't think you really sit and think about a lot of this shit. Like,
let me know when I can read the scripture. When the Lord finished speaking to Moses on Mount Sinai, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
oh my
Exodus
God.
31:18. It speaks about his finger, Reg.
Hey, Tsunami.
Hold on. You got the right Bible, nigga. You got the church.
I'm gonna send you. Put this link in
You got the
Discord.
wrong
Tell me
Bible.
if you see anything reference in the Bible in this.
King James Version.
Okay.
I want you to also double check.
You read it now.
Why would God allow so many Bibles out here, man?
I put it in Tsunami. Just take a look at it real quick.
Different languages. That's the only reason why. What?
You said ship what?
The new
And
Bible.
he gave unto Moses when he had made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai. The two tablets of testimony, tables of stone written with the finger of God.
Tables of stone is talking about tablets.
Which would be the 10 Commandments, correct?
10 Commandments, right.
Alright, so the Bible is the 10 Commandments? So God wrote the Bible with his finger or the 10 Commandments?
Listen,
Just nigga spooky, ain't he?
Yes, 613
You just said God wrote the Bible with his finger.
Hold on, listen.
Everybody know the story of Moses when they came out with the skinny seven. You tripping right now.
Are commandments the story of the Bible, brother, or rules that we need to follow, my G? Are commandments rules we need to follow, or the story of the Bible?
Hold on.
Didn't the Psalms come from the Book of the Dead? Did the Psalms come from the Book of the Dead?
No. What?
I'm asking.
Damn, that's the wrong goddamn gun out.
I had the recollection of that song.
I
read somebody, I don't know if it was, I forget, one of them books, I forgot, but the same things they have in Psalms was comparable to, I don't know if it's the Book of the Dead or, I gotta think of the book, hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
Red, you said there was 600 commandments, correct? Over 600.
Hold on, but it's talking about, if you look at 18, it's multiple things in name. In a communion with the Mount Sinai, 2 tablets of testimony. 2 tablets of testimony talking about Old Testament and New Testament.
You put it in Discord?
Yeah.
This is more interpretation, Red.
The main,
Not more.
you don't see it?
Okay.
Our main, chat.
It said 2 tables of testimony, Old Testament and New Testament.
Which section?
Tables of stone.
That NSFW.
That is interpretation.
Yeah, that's what it was.
How does that interpretation?
What?
It's blank. It's not interpretation. What?
Hold on, let me send it to you first.
Are tables of stone the 10 Commandments? The commandments, right?
The 10 Commandments was 2 tablets.
I just sent it to you.
That's not the only thing in name. It said tables of stone. The 2 tables of stone we were talking about.
You got it?
It was 10 Commandments, right?
You know what? I can answer this question that you have one interpretation, or when you could say it's literal or interpreted another way. Did Jesus literally turn water into wine?
No.
Got you.
That's metaphor.
Okay, hey.
You pick and choose when it's metaphor.
Hey, so who was there?
They know. They say no. They say the work of God is truth.
He's gonna say that.
He said Revelation answer when the world was
How can we go from truth to metaphor that's the figment of your imagination or
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
It makes sense.
Hold on.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
Wait.
If it's word is truth, then
if you give an example, use parables all the time. Explain to explain a problem or because you use a metaphor doesn't mean it's not true. I don't
When do you pick and choose that it's a metaphor? Is the ark a metaphor?
My question is when God came down to write the Bible, right?
What's metaphor?
Who witnessed it? When God actually showed up. But Moses couldn't describe how God looked. Why is that? Even though he documented all the other stuff, but he couldn't tell you exactly how God looked.
It doesn't say that he came down, though. It just says.
No, but that's what Red just saying. So I'm asking because
when did I say that, nigga?
You said God came down himself.
I did not say that. I said exactly what the scripture said. I said
You said God came down and
You said he wrote it with the Bible with his finger.
You said God wrote the Bible with his finger. I don't know if he said came down. I'm gonna give him a little credit on that part.
You said God wrote the Bible and you lied.
So did he write it in
The question I'm asking you though, Reg.
What the scripture say?
Reg, what distincts you from saying him turning water into wine is a metaphor and the ark not being a metaphor?
Hold on. Because
Did Moses part water? Did Moses part the sea?
no, that's a metaphor.
Shit.
Every time, listen.
Alright, so what makes your distinction between a metaphor and what's literal?
Every time you use like the word water, water is used different.
Hey yo, that's how you.
So they have different water, man.
They didn't they prove that the Red Sea split right there? I'm asking y'all, not you, Reg. I ain't asking you, Reg. No, hell no.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
I think they did. I'm not saying it was split by him, but didn't they said at that time period that body of water had split to a certain degree.
I never hear about that.
You talking about Exodus? That's you know to prove Exodus.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
They ought to prove Exodus.
Hey, Reg, if the ark is a metaphor, how they find it on the map?
I didn't say.
No, the ark is literal. The ark is literal.
I never say all the
Bruh.
Nah, he didn't say everything. That's why I asked him, when do you make the distinction?
And they didn't put metaphors on the mountain. Go up yonder and see that metaphor.
I never said
metaphor.
He never said it was, but it's just hard when you make the distinction between what's literal and metaphorical.
You gotta think. You think like,
but that's what the Bible is made to do.
A snake talking to Eve.
Yo, man, you can't trust.
Hey, Reg, was the Red Sea really parted? Reg, was the Red Sea really parted?
It wasn't parted by Moses as like people think he physically turned the water. No. It was literally, if you go look at a rock.
Red said the snake is a nigga you can't trust.
It was a big rock that pierced the Red Sea.
So it's a meteor.
There is a scientific explanation for the parting. There is a scientific explanation for the parting of the Red Sea in Exodus. Whoever asked that comment earlier, you're correct.
That was me.
Hey, y'all know what's crazy? Y'all know what's crazy? This man earlier said he don't even believe in the fucking space. He don't even believe in space.
What he's messing up is that he's saying he want us to believe in God and say God done these things, and that all these things in the Bible. I don't care. When you come to the Bible said Moses split the Red Sea. Said it's split by a rock. How is we supposed to believe? How is we supposed to believe?
Pizzo, when that happened, what year did that happen?
Hold on.
How far back? 1942.
Here's the thing. Y'all keep
Mexico when that spaceship crashed.
No, you said believe in God's word, but every time you say
the Bible never said believe in God's word. That niggas added stuff. The niggas add stuff to it. Just like I never said. Show me the stuff where it says the Christians in the Bible. Show me in the Bible where.
But to believe in God is to believe in His word.
No.
Yeah.
In the Bible, it never says believe in God. It says you know God. It's different. It's like listen. It's like people say believe in me. Just Christians.
I'm pretty sure it's saying.
Christians believe
me have every
hold on. In Christianity, they believe the whole eternity. Show me in the Bible where it says you have to believe.
That event happened that part of the Red Sea in 1250 BC, homie, to answer your question.
Hey, side note.
And the memories of it have been recorded in Exodus.
Hold on. Let Tsunami go ahead.
How long after, when we look at the time frame, how long would that have happened, basically, from what we...
From what this guy's saying, I'm not gonna necessarily quote him as being accurate, but it happened in 1250 BC, and the memory. I'm not gonna say he's accurate, but what he says is the memories of it have been recorded in Exodus as it happened, and then they documented it in Exodus, so it happened before it was written in the Bible.
Show me where it says maybe or about.
And now we gotta go with maybe or about.
Wait. It's hard because how do you? The reason why I say that it happened before the Bible was even written, and we know the Bible was written hundreds of years after the event. Who was still alive to tell that story, or to give you memories of it, or unless it was passed down through family? And if that's the case, as stories passed down, they change.
Hold on. No, the first. What's the first five? And then first five.
The Old Testament, man.
No.
Why you always ask questions instead of just answering them?
That's
bro. He doesn't. This man doesn't even believe.
Oh, he said Z asked what? He said what? Z asked Reg if he don't put faith or believe in man. Why do he believe in his father?
Hey, post up. We was talking about how old the Earth is, right? And he was like, how do we know? And I was like, because meteor status crashed on this planet over thousands of years ago, right? Motherfuckers like, oh, meteors don't exist. Like dumb shits. It's all that happening in Earth. Like there's nothing coming out of space. I'm like, what?
He don't believe in the sun.
He don't. Yeah, nigga don't even believe it. I'm like, bro, yo, I don't know what kind of. Why you even got the Bible, my nigga? Like,
hey, Red.
He's a flat earther.
Nah, he don't believe. He don't believe in stars. He don't believe in stars. He said the volcano. No, he said the volcano is shooting rocks across the planet. Like, I'm like, the fuck? Nigga don't believe. He doesn't believe in stars like meteor. He doesn't believe in meteors. Yeah, he said that they. You know how volcanoes shoots rocks.
I didn't say that.
Basically, that's what we consider them as, like fucking falling stars and shit.
Oh my God.
So when I say that, I did not say that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
bro, you said that earlier.
Like I did.
You asked me, did I believe in the sun?
Yo,
we asked you about meteors. You said there's no such thing as meteors.
Oh, they got Fantasy Star Online.
I know. I need a versatile to explain this, brother.
You said meteor. You said
my flat Earth,
bro. You said you don't believe in meteors. You said it was due to volcanoes spitting out fucking rocks earlier. Like you don't believe in fucking meteor rocks like crashing down on this planet. That's why you didn't even believe the fact that meteor killed the dinosaurs when Z said that. You said no, that never happened because
I don't believe that.
So how do you explain stars? Like how do you explain meteors?
I believe. Listen, I believe the volcano was shooting.
Again,
wait, let him finish, man.
You just said you didn't say that
like
5 seconds ago.
What I said was, y'all asked me, did I believe in the sun, the moon, the stars? I say yes. I said I don't believe it's outer space. I believe in the same realm as Earth.
Atmosphere.
I'm in the game. Yeah,
so you don't believe in meteors that actually hit this planet.
Big the sun is?
Huh?
Do you know if the sun was on the same atmosphere as Earth, we would burn to death?
Nigga, if he was 2 inches close,
wait.
I gotta back him up here because the sun is a lot closer to this planet than what.
Oh shit!
I don't believe it's in the Earth's atmosphere, though. Post, you think it's in the Earth's atmosphere?
Well, I don't know about it being in the Earth atmosphere.
No. This is okay.
The atmosphere is the stratosphere.
Hey, I can say one thing though. If the
he said he doesn't believe in meteors.
Like, listen, if the sun was in the Earth's atmosphere, how the hell did it heat up all the planets?
Yeah, he don't believe in other planets. He don't believe in the solar system.
He doesn't believe in meteors.
Wait. You don't believe in other planets? Red?
I don't believe in other planets.
God damn! Jesus!
So, Red, if you look into a telescope,
there's not enough proof that even man go out.
I didn't say that. I said other planets.
It's moon not a
planet. We do know this that
moon not a
planet. When it comes to the planet, when you come to looking at them through the telescope, NASA. When they draw these planets out, they color these planets to what?
I'm talking about my own telescope. What the hell NASA got to do with my own goddamn telescope?
I can look at a telescope on my backyard right now. And
NASA, where NASA
moon is a planet.
No, fuck all that. No,
we're not talking about.
I need audio. Hold on, everybody be quiet. I need audio
right now in my backyard.
Hey, fuck all that. I need audio. Reg.
Hey, but post up. But you know what? You can't say it because he doesn't believe in the people that put the moon. So if you're gonna say aliens, you don't believe in that shit.
Hey,
so
Reg, you don't believe there's other planets. So if you go to Walmart right now, get your $10 microscope, go on top of your house, and look at Mars. What the hell is that? What are you looking at?
CG. A hologram?
I don't believe.
You don't believe in the hologram. You don't believe in anything.
I'm just asking you. If you go to motherfucking
y'all be
Walmart.
You know what? Post up. I'm sorry, bro.
I need this audio. I need this audio. Hold up.
I didn't think there was anybody out there, but goddamn.
I need this audio. I need to chop this up. Reg.
This man said meteors don't exist. It's fucking volcanoes spitting rocks across the fucking. Oh my god.
Let them rock, man.
Reg.
How? We see volcanoes do this shit all the time.
Fuck all that, man.
Let them rock, man.
Hold up. if you don't believe this, if you go to Walmart or Sears, Woolworths, McCory's, any of them old stuff, and buy you a $10 goddamn telescope, go on your motherfucking basket on top of your trailer, wherever the fuck you reside, and look at Mars or Venus. You don't believe that exists. What do you think you're looking at?
Oh, you have to wait.
It probably wasn't created by God. So
have you seen the Mars, Venus, and
yes, I have a telescope, a very expensive one.
Please show me.
I had one in Florida.
Huh? I have a telescope, bro. What the fuck? I got a telescope. I got a very expensive one. Paid a couple $100 for it. But I'm just saying, you don't have to go to the extent that I did. You can fucking go to Walmart and get you like a $20 one. I don't inflation. But I had a $10 one when I was younger.
You don't even need a telescope to see certain planets.
You can zoom in with your goddamn phone. You can zoom in with your goddamn phone. You're absolutely right. But with that being said, if you see another planet, what is it?
You can see it with the human eye too.
At certain times of day.
You know what's funny? This is the same man that reads the Bible, but yet God created the fucking universe. But you don't believe in what? What the fuck?
He don't believe in the universe. He just.
I'm asking. Like I ain't even capping. Like so.
Hey, yo, you crazy,
so you don't believe there's no other planets out there? The sun is in our atmosphere.
The stars are fake.
There ain't no stars, and it's just the sun and our atmosphere and the moon. That's it.
No.
Hello.
And yet God created the universe with everything within it, like within the universe.
But y'all gotta understand.
Just think about that. Just think about that. God created
how it's made up.
No. But
none of that.
Within the
can I get an answer? Yes or no?
I kind of understand that concept, folks.
But listen,
I don't believe in the same.
We think too much on the physical plane.
Post, we're not in it. We're not talking about that.
Okay, I'm gonna back off.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the fact that he doesn't even believe that this meteor even hit this planet.
Hey, but Post, you saying some real shit though. But go ahead.
No.
We get what Post is talking about, but to say that no meteorites has ever hit this planet when they found.
Listen, you're right. Fuck the meteorites. Fuck the comets.
Hold on.
No, you niggas ain't understanding. This is gold here. I need y'all niggas to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I just did a simple yes or simple goddamn no. Is there other goddamn? I ain't talking about life on other planets.
I do not believe none of that stuff.
Jesus, thank you.
So why did you believe the Ancestry.com shit?
But you're supposed to be, you're not supposed to be believing in man.
Well, I can't.
It's man-made. But that was made by man. Post up. He doesn't believe in man.
For me.
Look,
so why did you believe man telling you that you was from some part of Africa?
I don't know if you don't know what you
I
did.
can't get down.
You said that nigga said volcanoes in Hawaii created the sky. Created the stars in the sky. I'm done. That's it.
This nigga,
I done burnt my biscuit. I done burnt my biscuit for that.
Videos.
Look, I can't get down with a rock shooting out of a volcano on one side of the planet.
Fuck all that.
Nah, you saying that,
ladies and gentlemen,
destroying the dinosaurs.
Ladies and goddamn gentlemen.
Are too fucking big.
Ladies and goddamn gentlemen. I'll be back on this Mr. Mom. This motherfucker has lost his goddamn mind.
No, he said
when you see stars at night, those are volcanoes just shooting like fireballs out.
I didn't say that, nigga.
Rock
That's what you just said.
A volcano on one side of the planet and destroyed the dinosaurs on the other. I can't deal with that.
Hold on.
Hey, it's overdone memes.
That's what comments. That's what
I'm
fucking
done.
stars. Like, yo,
Red, you my motherfucking brother,
and the moon,
but you my baddie,
and make them all flat.
Motherfucker. Hey, nigga do the Batusi.
Well, how do you explain? Explain Haley's comment.
Ain't no comments, nigga.
Ain't no comments.
Do you understand? Hold on. Do you understand? This
fuck a shooting star.
If a comet hit Earth, everything destroyed. Right or wrong?
No, it's not. It depends on the size.
Right or wrong?
This ain't Armageddon.
No.
I didn't say.
You know what a comet is? I'm gonna bowl of goddamn ice.
What do you think it is? You think this planet is small? This planet is huge as fuck. We've been trained to think this. We live on a small planet because we're confined in a certain amount of continents. We're not able to go outside of those continents.
A comet landed in like Russia or Germany like 10 years ago, brother. It didn't destroy the planet. A comet landed in Russia like 10 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, only here you get this type of entertainment. The best show on earth.
Depending on the size of the comet, the impact could destroy everything.
A comet ain't never the goddamn ball of ice. An asteroid or a comet?
Hey yo, y'all heard him?
To be honest, it wouldn't even destroy the Earth in the way that we're looking at it, but it would shift tectonic plates, move water, bodies of water, drown entire cities and things of that nature.
Basically telling him that's what killed the dinosaurs. It wasn't just like one clean swoop. It was after effect, poisoning water, like environment changing, like all of that shit.
Yeah,
right. It wouldn't destroy the planet. It would make certain.
I'm saying that we're taught to think that this planet we on. Look, we are confined. Even if we don't know, we're confined to a certain amount of content.
Hey, post up. They
tell outside of that. Anything outside of that, we have no access to. So we don't know what this planet has to offer.
They tell you
what they keep us confined to.
They tell you
flat side or the round.
How many comets or asteroids hit?
I don't fucking know. But I'm gone. Ain't no planets. Ain't no comets. God wrote the Bible with his finger. I heard all types of shit tonight, brother. I can't take no more. Jesus! I can't take no more, bro. I done burnt my biscuit, Rich.
Hey man, hey Z, you should have this nigga Pastor Joe go at it, bro. I want to see him and Pastor